Hey there. So I have this set up on a gimbal. So, unfortunately, we're on grass here. So trying to get people involved in spreading the word. So I'm over at the Kamala Harris inauguration. Just wanted to kind of document what the press setup looks like. Trying to make it not intimidating for other people to get involved. The adversarial, because really our responsibility is to change the way the information is being delivered. That's what it comes down to. We have to start participating in the press process, the adversarial press, as opposed to media, which is entertainment. So I don't do the editing and all that other stuff. So whatever. I'm gonna. I don't know. Pretty good zoom, huh? Pretty good. It's amazing. It's just using an iPhone
all the time, but then it turns out, yeah.
And a gimbal.
Yeah.
Well, it's great to meet you finally. Things are working out with the Chronicles. Well, that's another way of the crashing in your face.
Hey Lynn, hey, what are the heroes? I hate being on camera, so I gotta get over this, I don't know, phobia. So, in essence, sorry, I got these glasses on in case something bad happens. I can protect my eyes. Yeah, well, whatever. So, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to demystify the press process and try to get other people involved. We have got to start contributing to the information stream in these dense urban environments, because if we don't, we'll never create commerce in between two different demographics or multiple demographics. You know, they play the book cover game. We have to be able to defeat that book cover game. We have to be able to figure out a way to change the information or modify it so it's more accurate. Because all they're getting here is poisonous, emotionally engineered information. And so by trying to do this and fumble and all this, you know, I'm trying to show that it's not that big of a deal and get rid of the need to be entertained. We have to be able to be informed. So, hi Lynn, I see your. So, in any case, I'm just here. Let me show you the prep of what's going on here. This is like, I guess she changed her name now. It's parentheses la, exclamation mark. No, Kamala instead of Kamala. All of a sudden now it's more ethnic, I guess. And there's a jumbotron. It's in the middle of Oakland. I'm in a press desk here. You know, we're all just humans, right? Everybody's just fumbling around, doing their thing. And hey, Pete. Hey, sorry I couldn't make it. Hey, did Gary show up? I can't. The comment's gonna be way delayed. So, hey, dude, what's up? Hey, so what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to demystify the whole press process. Say that, you know, this is just a bunch of just regular folks doing stuff, and for us to get involved in changing the way the hypnosis is being applied here in the Bay Area, because if we don't, this is going to continue. It's basically, they're playing Hunger Games. They're playing Hunger Games with access, with information, and all we do is we get outraged, and it doesn't help. So I like these cities. So, but what I'm worried about is they're creating ideological walls. You can't wear certain hats. I mean, even here, see, I wore the Niner hat just so I can wear American flag. If I wore the hat that should be worn, I would put myself in physical danger. So, Hey, what's up? Hey, so I don't know if you can hear me, Pete. How's the audio? Can you do an audio check? Can you hear me? Hi, so hey, a little bit late. Here, let me. Hold on. I gotta type something on that. Hey, so this isn't for entertainment. This is for information. All right. All right.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give me a thumbs up when you have clean audio. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Microphone check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm seeing a lot of thumbs up. Excellent. All right, we're good. Thank you.
All right. Okay, good. Thank you, Sylvia. Appreciate your feedback. Quite a bit of delay, right? So I'm going to say Oakland, and then you type Oakland, and I'll try to figure out what the delay is. Oakland. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's pretty significant, right? 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So, wow, 30 seconds longer? Or longer, probably, huh? Oh, well, in any case, I don't know what the feedback is here. I mean, feedback meaning the interaction. So when I say something, it's very difficult to communicate, and I think they can throttle that and delay it, which causes issues. So I'll be able to give probably not going to stay here the whole time. I'm not interested in the politics of it. I'm interested in the backdrop, information, you know, rah-rah for her. I mean, this is a cool thing. It's pretty involved. So it's, I can see that just using an iPhone, I can zoom, but the problem is to zoom and hold steady. I'm using a gimbal this time, which I try not to because I'd rather have other people who are more talented the media. So see, just people doing their work, and there's really nothing mystical about this, you know. If people can get involved, go into the cities and start exchanging culture. We've got to be able to break this lock that we have. I mean, at least they have American flags. I mean, that's upside, right? You know, at every instance, you try to hope for good faith, and then if they launch into the bad faith lies, I don't mind policies and ideas. It's the bad faith lies. You know, it's the demonizing people who are patriots. And we have patriotic display here. I don't know why other patriots would be demonized. You know, look, this is patriotic as this is fine, right?
1, 2.
I love Oakland, but we've got to be able to break this hold somehow.
How are you?
I know. No. This isn't to convince you to vote. It's this is what it looks like on the inside. This isn't. We've got to be able to break this lock of not being able to watch the opposition or the adversary without freaking out. So I appreciate the. Okay, sorry, I will, Sylvia. What I'm trying to do here, so. Because I really don't like being on camera, seriously. But here, let me try to get the right. I'm using a gimbal here, so I can go. It's a little bit easier here. I wear glasses because if something happens, I don't want to get stuff splashed in my eyes, that type of thing. They're light prescription. I can see without them, but all this, there's some multi-layered issue to whatever I'm doing. But number one is I want to kind of look goofy so other people know that other people look goofy. You know, it's just what people are. It's like, you know, the people who are on the camera are models who read. They don't process any information. They're only there to entertain and make you feel good. All these people are good faith people.
Yeah, take the whole
and the only way we're going to be able to break this lock isn't to vote for Kamala Harris. It's to do this. Go in and live stream and create. You know, all you have to do is just say, hey, no, lower regulations, have people have skin in the game, you know? I don't think anybody should not pay any federal income tax, regardless of what they say it's FICA. I'm talking about federal income tax. Everybody should pay at least 1%. So, or, you know, so there's a penalty. You know, so people know when taxes go up or down, they can either benefit or not. Right now, we have 50% of the population not paying federal income tax. They say, oh, FICA, all this other stuff. No, that's, you know, Social Security. It's, you know, under different people's names and Social Security numbers. I'm talking about federal income tax. Because when they raise the income tax, we've got to be able to feel the pain. And when they lower it, we've got to be able to benefit. But right now, the game is not to pay any income tax and give away more other people's money, right? So, in any case, I'm not here to try to get any viewers. I'm here to provide incentive for other people to do what we should be doing, which is resurrecting the press function in the United States. Instead of the media, everybody else here mostly is here to entertain, for the most part. Their message won't deviate. They won't criticize, otherwise they won't be invited, or they'll lose their jobs. Criticism should be fun, right? When does the media challenge attacks anymore? So this is an international event right now, and it's just regular people doing their jobs, but they're worried about losing their jobs. They have access problems, right? So, I mean, what are we, only amateur people should qualify for press protection, and the ones who are paid should get back seats, second class? So we've got to figure something out, because these cultural walls that are being developed on purpose to hold patriots out of Oakland. Look, I mean, look, some guy gets attacked. Not too long ago, Cat Brooks, running for mayor here, essentially created a mob with some guy wearing an American flag on his t-shirt. Well, he happened to have two foster children who are of the right demographic, but they didn't know that. They attacked the dude, and because they made up some false story about Proud Boys being racist. And you know why is because I went to a Berkeley event, and I was wearing, you know how Proud Boys have the black shirt and a yellow stripe? Well, I was wearing this black golf. So, you know, so this would look like a Proud Boy shirt, and I'm sure that's what that was meant to be for. You know, is to intimidate. Yeah, but they got some dude. You know, nobody got prosecuted. It says, oops, it wasn't advertised, but in any case, this is the prep. Live streaming should not be about entertainment. You know, I mean, I close likes to see. This is one of the things I got in trouble with Facebook years ago when I said there's no spinach, there's no nutrition back in 2011, 2009, 2010. Everybody was just posting like they do with Instagram, right? Just nice, good-looking pictures. You know, it should be people displacing professionals who are here to entertain other people. See, their job isn't to inform, it's to entertain. Otherwise, they should have one full camera, and then why do they need other people? I don't get it. Because they all tell the same story. Everybody's either scared or they don't want to tell a story, or for whatever reason. So, in any case, I'm just doing this on my live feed here to show this stuff. I'm not even sure I'm going to broadcast on Frontline America. I just wanted to demystify the press setup on any event. This is an international event, and you see here that it's no big deal, right? But you know, I mean, I want to be adversarial to. This is just a ceremony, it's a celebration, a parade. I don't know. I'm not going to make a stink. I don't see the benefit of that. But if at some point, when is her access? When is she going to give access to adversarial press to ask questions about why she didn't prosecute Antifa, right? But luckily, Oakland keeps Antifa out of here because they don't believe. Well, they didn't want the mobsters. So it's well, you know, what the heck? They had domestic terrorism in Berkeley. Why didn't Kamala Harris or anybody speak out against the domestic terrorists wearing black masks? They have American flags here. That's all the people in Berkeley did, right? In any case, all right. Any questions or?